Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start, as usual, let me introduce myself first. My name is Najwa Mukaddas and I come from TBI 8 class from the 4th semester. Well, being a good storyteller is not easy as you think, because I have a task from Mem Afifah, especially in the subject of speaking 3. I should being a good storyteller. Well, being a good storyteller, as I said just now, is not easy as you think, because we should pay attention to some several ways. Well, for the first one is you should pay attention to the theme. Yeah, you may choose the theme that really unique or even a funny story, or maybe a theme that really interests through other people. You know, right? As like the story between crocodile and mouse deer, and also we may storytelling about the story of Abu Nawas that really had a funny moment. Yeah, that is it, the first one. For the second thing that you should pay attention is you may use a hook. It means that you should make that listener or the viewer imagine from the story that you brought. For example, I am as a storyteller, I should have something that make them interest to look at me. So I use a hook so that the listener could imagine what I'm saying at the time. And the third one is you should keep your body movement, or you may say gesture. Yeah, if you don't have any gesture in your storytelling, it would be creepy, I think. So you may having your hand and your body to move around that place, and also you may having an eye contact between the storyteller and the listener. Yeah, and also having a deep communication. Having a deep communication is not a communication between storyteller and the listener, but the listener know what we are saying. It means that the listener know what's the point from our story. It means that it having a deep communication. And for the last one, if you want to avoiding boring in your storytelling, you may having a glance by giving a funny story, or maybe another technique. You may deliver your story by giving a funny technique, or maybe another thing that you think that it really make them interest to watch or to listen to your storytelling. Well, I think that's all the way that you should pay attention when you want to be a good storyteller. And for today, I would like to giving you an example of how to be a good storyteller. So that's why I would like to give you an example here under the title, The History of Tayammum. Well, this story tells about Aisyah radhiyallahu anha, the wife of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Aisyah radhiyallahu anha has two names calling from Rasulullah. The first one is Humairah. Humairah is the condition when she had a reddish face when she feels shy. It's just because of her white skin, so that she had a reddish face. And the second name calling is Aish, where this name is directly Rasulullah called to her, special for her, just because he really loved her. So I think this is the lovely name from Rasulullah to Siti Aisyah. And then at the time, the marriage of Rasulullah SAW and Aisyah radhiyallahu anha made all the societies around Arabian really jealous of them. One day, Rasulullah went touring with his friends, and without forgetting, he brings Siti Aisyah radhiyallahu anha for touring by riding a camel. Well, the romantic scene at that time was when Rasulullah asked her to go up to his knee when she want to go up to the camel. Yeah, Humairah, hold my hand and you may go up to my thigh so that you can go up easily to your camel. After he got on his one knee, he directly go up to the camel that he want to ride. And after that, they went to the touring with a happy feeling. Well, after a long journey, Rasulullah and his friends and also his wife rest in the small rest area that contains of mosque and many people selling of food. At the time, Aisyah radiallahu anha went to the bathroom in a condition her necklace is almost broken. Don't you know that this necklace is from her mother? So, in other words, this necklace is really special for her. Well, after she came out from the bathroom, she realized that the necklace is lost. And she said, Ya Allah, where is my necklace? I thought it's still in my neck just now. But where is it now? It was a special necklace from my mother. I feel so sad if it really lost it here. I should go back to the bathroom and I should look for it again. So Aisyah came back to the bathroom and she looked for her favorite necklace from her mother. After several minutes, Aisyah radiallahu anha didn't find the necklace and she asked Rasulullah to find it. She said to Rasulullah, Ya Rasulullah, I feel so sad. Then Rasulullah asked her, What happened, Ya Humairah? Just tell me what's wrong. Ya Rasulullah, I've lost my necklace. It was given from my mother. Could you help me to find it in the bathroom? I've looked for just now, but I think you may help me to look for it. And after that, Rasulullah asked his friend to look for it in the bathroom. After several hours, the necklace was found. But unexpectedly, the night was calm. So Rasulullah at that time just decided to stay at the rest area until tomorrow morning. Rasulullah said to all his friends and his wife, Well, to all my friends and my wife, we should stay at this rest area until tomorrow morning. So, please having a good rest for preparing our next journey tomorrow morning. After that, Rasulullah, his friends, and his wife have a good rest in that rest area. Well, in the morning, when they want to pray subuh, they didn't find any water anymore. It means that the water is used up at that time. So that's why all Rasulullah's friends make a bad rumor about Aisyah. They have a communication that this communication is contain a rumor bad about Aisyah. It's all because Aisyah. What's wrong, guys? We don't have any water again. We cannot pray subuh just because of Aisyah. Yes, you are right. Yeah, it's all happened just to find her necklace. Yeah, I think it's only a necklace. We can buy it more at Medina later. Yeah, that's the rumor, a bad rumor about Aisyah. It's really spread around that rest area. And after that, Rasulullah's friends all become angry and emerging about the use up of water. Finally, the first came about Tayammum in Al-Maidah chapter. Allah stated in the Quran, if you don't find water, then you may do a Tayammum with a clean dust. Allah taught a technique of the tutorial of how to do a Tayammum in the Quran. Well, after the rumor was came, Rasulullah's friend really so proud of Aisyah and having a good rumor about Aisyah. Since at that time Rasulullah's friend really respect to Aisyah radhiyallahu anha. So this story tells about the history behind of Tayammum. So I think that's all the storytelling from me. I think that's all from me. I'm so sorry if I have many mistakes in my spoken, even in my storytelling. The last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.